Okay, parts came in today. It's time to do a water pump on my CRF 250R go-kart. So I won't bang this right out, I hope. We'll see how it goes. I think you guys have a good camera view here. I may get in closer once I get this exhaust off and some other little things out of the way. I already took the little cover off and the impeller off because I wanted to drain it. Now we're going to tear the exhaust off. The exhaust bracket back here. Here's stem 2, drop 1, and see what it. That over there, and we'll just shove this into the go-kart. Out of the way. Okay, as I said, I already pulled the impeller off. It's backwards thread, so you know, and then you got a little washer behind it. They give you new with the rebuild kit, and this is my what used to be a Kickstarter, but now it's a pull starter. We'll take that off. I'm just gonna loosen up everything but the oil. But to do this job, you gotta get right in there. And take this whole clutch cover off. Okay. That was the only real hard one to get to, I guess. We'll see. Oh, I see oil. Okay, we have oil. Okay. Most of the time you can save these gaskets and in there. Ooh, I hope. Come on, baby. Don't you dare break on me. I would be so upset. Oh, the shaft stayed in there that time. That's weird. But I'm gonna let this drain for a while. And make sure my gasket's still good. Yes, it is. Good thing. That time, the little pin that holds the gasket on came off in the cover, which is not nice. But it's all right. We'll put it back in here. And that was the difficulty with the gasket. It was trying to come off with that thing. Now, oil out and dirt and anything else in there. And here is our water pump shaft. It's in there tight. Why not? There's supposed to be a washer on the back of this that goes in there, and I don't see it. Did it fall in? I hope not. But I'm gonna get the flashlight and see if it fell in. But I have a new pump shaft and the whole nine yards. I'll be back. Well, there's supposed to be a brass washer on the base of this. And that's why the other one was really stuck in there. And I see little rub marks on there. I thought maybe the washer had fallen off when I took it apart. But the shaft was stuck in there, so I pulled the shaft out. There is no washer in there. So somebody's done this water pump before, and the washer is not in there. I don't see it anywhere. I looked under just to make sure. I can see everywhere, and I do not see the washer. So that means somebody did this before. The water pump is very simple. You got a bearing and two little seals. They face away from each other. Very simple. I already pounded them in on the bench because I was nervous about this, and I didn't do it on video, but you just push the whole thing out that way and pop new in, and that part is done. So I'm gonna go over and get that washer that belongs in there, which was not in there. Because like I said, somebody else must have done this job before. So we're going to do this job the correct way this time. Okay, this fell off of the Kickstarter. So I'm going to wipe that off and put that back in like that. I hope you guys can see everything. I think you can. Looked good before. Okay, so here's our little washer that stop it from wearing into the engine, I guess. Or maybe just space it properly, I guess. I don't know which one it does. But they packaged it like it's food. I'm still taking it out of the package. So this washer goes in here first. And it fits right in there. So when you tear this apart, watch that washer doesn't fall out on you. And then, like I said, I pounded the seals in, and my phone's ringing, but oh well. So I pounded the seals in the bearing, and they don't go in hard. Like I said, they both face away from each other. One side keeps the oil from coming in that way. The other side keeps the water from going in that way. Well, this seal went bad, so the water was going in that way, and it weeps out this hole when your water pump is bad. So we have a new shaft. We have everything back in place, and we have new bearings and seals, and voila, back together. And then there's another one of them washers that goes onto here. If I can get it open, it's packaged like food again. And they package this stuff like you're gonna kill yourself opening the package, you know? It's like stuck in there. Okay, I'm going for this corner. Oh. Well, I got it out. It went flying when I got it out. So anyway, gotta make sure it's clean. Then your outer washer goes on. And then your impeller goes on. Where did I put my impeller? Oh, it's here someplace. Impeller. Okay, I lost my impeller. No, anyway, I can do that after I get these screws in. Just one long one. Where did that go? Down there, I think. Oh, yes, that one. That was the difficult one to get to. Make sure my gasket's in there good. Yeah, I see gasket, but it's a little down. Where it should be. Oh, my gasket's out of shape. I'm having so much trouble with this little thing. Yeah, my gasket is not in exactly the way it should be. So let's slide out a little and try to shuffle it around a little. I don't get it. Why it looks like that. Okay, we gotta do it. Let's back off and look, because I don't need problems. This is gonna go on the track very soon, so I don't need any issues. I'm gonna make sure this gasket is in properly and looking good. Didn't have them screws in, but they seem to be hanging up anyway. Okay, let's take a look around down here. Looks okay. Nah, not really. Right here it's out. I think I got it now. I hope. There. There's the one. Gasket's in there. My gasket drooped a little, but it's still good. It just like sagged down in the middle. Well, it is a used gasket. Hope my head's not in their inner view. Anyway, don't forget the washer in the back, like I said, and when you pull it apart, watch that washer doesn't fall into your engine, which was not in this engine, like I said, which is kind of weird, but oh well. Okay, I fixed it. Let me put this back in. You just put them in lightly with this, and over it, little ratchet. And you don't need that much on them. And of course, that back one I gotta do completely with a little ratchet. So we'll tighten them up. You're looking good here. Ooh, let's do this one. It gets a brass washer inside, a brass washer outside. Then okay, we're all good now. So, like I was saying, it gets another brass washer out here. And then you can see backwards thread impeller onto there like this. But I'm not going to use this socket. I'm going to use a 6-point socket to tighten that on. It's backwards thread. So we go backwards, of course. Just a little bit, don't go crazy. That's fine. It will be good there. Now, I got this over here, which has a good O-ring already. I do have a new one, but this one's in great shape. So why not? I got one long one that goes all the way through. That one, I believe. Nope, it's that one. We got that one there, and there's a doohickey over here, an alignment pin. Come on, get on there. There we go. Alignment pin, and the rest are short ones. And the bottom one, this bottom one has a washer on it also. That's the plug. This thing's twisting a lot because my line is so tight and twisty. Kind of has to be that way, I guess. So that's about it for the water pump job. We just got to put everything back together quick and put some oil in it. Now these are kind of weird, these engines. They have one side of the engine is engine oil, and this side of the engine is transmission oil. And I just drained it up the bottom when I did the when I pulled the cover off. Now, let's see, I'll get these tightened up first. I'm going to take a 10mm and you pull the plug out. If you squirt your oil in here, it is hard to get it. It runs around the clutch basket and it's a pain in the neck to get oil in it. So I've seen a lot of guys take this plug out. There. And you take some 80-90, you jam it in there and squirt it. Hopefully I have enough in here. But you squirt it in there until it comes running back out the hole. See, it's not running out yet. So I hope you can see it. Let me see what you're seeing. Yeah, you can kind of see what you're doing, I think. But yeah, you squirt it in the hole until it comes out. I think I see some. It's not coming out yet. Okay, let's try that. Okay, now it's coming out the hole. So we did good there. So now it's full of oil. I'm going to let that run out the hole for a few minutes because I don't want over full. But now we can stick the exhaust back on. We can stick everything back on, and this water pump job is done. We're going to let that oil run, like I said, until it's right to the full limit, level, like I said. I've got the exhaust back on here. We'll tighten that back up. this baby is almost ready to rip. I'm hoping tomorrow we can take it up for a test run. A little late in the day today, of course, so may have to wait till tomorrow to go have some more fun on it. This thing is fast and lots of fun. At least I hope it's going to be lots of fun. I only rode it once and it was very uncomfortable because the engine was too packed against the seat and it was just uncomfortable. So, oh, this only goes on one way too. It's kind of weird, but that's the way they made it. So that's that for the water pump. I just got to throw this all back together. And we are going to be up and running tomorrow, I'm hoping. I'm just not sure. I haven't really thought about it. And I wanted this on the track weeks ago, but Honda parts, I guess, are a little rough to get. So anyway, that's how you do your water pump and fill your oil, and we're all set to go. We just got to put everything back together. We'll get it on the floor, get her running, and tomorrow maybe we'll go have fun. Okay, we now have the water pump in. We have the oil in. I buttoned up the cover. I dumped water in it. We're all looking good. I'm gonna fire it up. I fired it up before, just for a minute to get water through it. And I'll fire it up again, make sure no water comes out. I hope. Good deal. No water coming out. We are ready for racing tomorrow. It looks like the weather's supposed to be nice, so we're going to do a little racing, I hope. Okay, we're going to find out.